did to them, out of what slavery did to them, that just tells me how spiritual we are. So with that being said, of course we're going to want to establish churches. Of course we're going to want to do all that stuff. Of course, because we're spiritual people and we realize that spirituality is very, very important in our success. But the other part of that is that, okay, if you got a church on every corner, what you need more churches for? Just give me a reason. Why build another church? You can build a hospital, you can build a school, which we should have because we need to educate our own. You can hire teachers with that money. Whatever you gonna build for these, we got enough churches. That's what I'm about to say. That's what I really want to say. We got enough churches. Churches are everywhere. Churches are everywhere. I could go down the block and still go to church. All I gotta do is walk out and then, but guess what? I ain't got no black businesses around me. I don't know where to find my people though. Where we gonna be making that bread so we can get that power though. So we can build our own nation. I don't see no black businesses that are fighting for black rights. I don't see no black artists that's doing that we are really, really supporting like that. And that's what we need to be doing. And whatever finances you have, I'm not just saying put it on you. It's about if you inspire to do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not no force feeder. At the end of the day, whoever got the message got it. If you was inspired, cool, check. All right, so what you finna do? How was you inspired? What's your next move? Because we can't keep sitting here. I know we talked a lot today. Like I heard people bring up what's happening in the world. And I'm just, faith without works is dead, period. Faith without works is dead. 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 I'm gonna keep saying it. Faith without works is dead. Unless you're doing it, faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. You a black body. You ain't free. It ain't white people that ain't free. It ain't white Christian that ain't free. It's your black body. It's the black Muslims. It's the black Jews. It don't matter. Faith without works is dead. What are you doing? What are we doing? Do it. Whatever you gonna do it. I don't want to tell you what to do, but I gave you a whole bunch of ideas. So you do it. I got my plans. I'm gonna be a part of the revolution the way that I am. But it's finna happen. The time is now, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna keep sitting around hoping they're gonna treat us better when I know my history. When my history tell me we've been in this country for 400 plus years and they ain't done it yet, no matter how much we done prayed about it. And I'ma just be real. Stop looking for it. That's number one. And number two, do it yourself. Take it. So, way I wanted to close out was with song. And yeah, I don't know, should I use this mic?
Hello.
Oh yeah.
This kind of make me feel weird. Okay, so how many people know Encourage Yourself? The song Encourage Yourself. I know a lot of people know it, right? Or whatever. So I mean, I never perform with no music or nothing, so I'm not doing all that, but I'm doing it, acapella, but it's just a way of expression, and that's what I want us to get back to. Because at the end of the day, to be honest, I'm bringing up Africa again, because I always do it. And that's, the people in my life, they know that I do this. Where Kiefer? He know I do this. My best friend know I do this all the time. All I got to talk about is black people, blah, 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 blah. Because everything comes back to it, and that's just the real. So with this, we use music, we use our spirituality, we use our art to express ourselves. It is how we connect with the higher power. It is the way it brought us closer to our spirituality. If you think about it, black people, every single ceremony that we ever do, music. We are the musical people on this planet. That's why music affects us so much. That's why we're so moved by gospel, why we're so moved by even stuff that we're not supposed to be moved by. So number one, young people, if y'all know that y'all coming up and y'all rap, y'all sing, y'all do whatever, make it on some positive. Don't do what everybody else out here doing. Do it to benefit your community. Because at the end of the day, people gonna listen to it. And then when they listen to it, they gonna be moved by it because of our spirit, how it connects us to music. But it's just that we don't have enough there that's really bringing us to positivity. That's all I'm saying. Gospel really is the only thing to me right now. Some old school hip hop, but gospel is an empowering tool. And that's why I'm finna sing this right now. It ain't gonna be about no performance. Cause like I say, we do this to connect. It ain't about no vocals. I don't care how y'all think I sing. I don't care if I sung out of tune. I don't care. Cause guess what? God heard me. yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. It don't matter how you feel. Speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Sometimes you have to speak the word over yourself. The pressure's all around, and God is. Y'all know the words. Thank you. Oh, the enemy created walls, but remember, giants, they all fall. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Nobody else gonna do it. We see right now when you look outside, nobody else is encouraging us. This movement gonna be about us, man. It's gonna be about the youth. I don't even know if they heard me, because I know when I was sitting in church when I was younger, I ain't never listened to the message, and I'm gonna be honest. So with that being said, I really do hope they heard me. But honestly, the adults heard me. Y'all are the teachers of the kids. And if you had anything that you heard in this message that you feel like is worth teaching them, teach them. And if you don't, that's fine too. Like I say, my purpose ain't never gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing this. I don't care how people feel about it, because I know what God put me here for. Because guess what? I know myself. And when I know myself, that made me seek myself more. And then I just know. I look back on who I was as a person, as a child, and who I am now, and I'm a warrior, period. Everything that I went through, it brought me up to this point. People don't like me. People don't like the truth. People don't like my approach. People don't like how I say things. But guess what? I ain't never heard I was a bad person. I ain't never heard I wasn't sweet. I ain't never heard I wasn't genuine. So do you think I care? If God's still gonna love me and I just didn't satisfy your feelings, you think I care? I don't. So I mean, I hope that y'all were moved by this message, but that's really what it is. And I feel like that's what we gonna go out on. I don't think I had nothing else other than that, but yeah. Oh, I had one more thing I actually did, another history. This is gonna be the last history point. So, in like Yoruba and Nigeria, there is a saying called Ashe. And basically, Ashe, it's kind of like amen, but kind of not. But basically what it is like when you say Ashe, you command whatever words it was that you spoke before it. It's like, and so it will be. That's what it means. So with that being said, because we are all Africans in here, regardless of what people want to classify themselves as, I am going to say, may everybody have a blessed day. May everybody continue to live in positivity. May people go away feeling like they are strong in black love. May we all just go forward with the intentions on being better for our people. And then the congregation says, Ashe. Thank you.